What's up guys, it's me, Danica. It is Saturday the 22nd, happy Earth Day, and happy birthday to my friend Danny who was born on Earth Day. It is a really big year for him, so I hope he's having a good one. I thought I would sit down with you guys and do a little chat. Usually on Saturdays, or actually there's always like one day a week that I really try to designate as my do nothing day. I actually find that my stress levels Monday through Friday are quite high, and it really does help me to go from like level 10 to like level 0 on the weekends. And so usually on Saturdays I do try to do absolutely nothing, which means I get up, I maybe will like go to the supermarket early, which is, you know, kind of fun for me, and I will watch a lot of movies on Netflix, I'll watch a lot of YouTube, I'll play a lot of ukulele because I'm learning the ukulele, and not much else. I don't really make plans with friends on Saturdays. I try to get a lot of my social stuff done Monday through Friday. And then on Sunday, usually it's a family day. I see my niece and nephew, see my brother, my sister-in-law, my parents, and like as many people as I can. And then Sunday night is just getting ready for the week anyway. So the long story short is that usually on Saturdays, I don't do a lot. But this morning, for some reason, I don't know why, I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna do stuff today. So I told myself I would do 3 things, and one is built in. So I have 2 of my best friends who are coming into town from Finland tonight, and they're staying, I think, all week in New York. So we're gonna get dinner tonight, which is gonna be super fun. The only thing I'm worried about is that like it's really hard to get a reservation on a Saturday night in New York, so we're sort of gonna play it by ear, but I have some backup ideas just in case, so we'll see how that pans out in a few hours. The first thing I told myself I was gonna do is I was going to organize like this filming area. I live in a really small apartment, but it is big enough where I can have like a work section to my apartment, and I have like a TV and like media section, and then I have like a bunch of instruments. I have a piano, I have a guitar, I have like a bunch of ukuleles, and obviously I have like my sleeping area, and then I have like a big closet walk-in area, obviously in a separate bathroom and kitchen. But I have not set up this filming area for like months. I've had all the stuff, I, you know, had the lights, and I had anyway. So I finally set it up. So I'm sitting against my bookshelf. Usually I film at my desk, which is why you see like a rail of clothes behind me, because I just have a lot of clothes. So I did that. So I'm really proud of myself. I did that. But the other thing that I've been meaning to do for weeks and weeks, and probably months and months, that I finally did today because I woke up, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this thing done today, is I got glasses. Now, I don't know how I've managed to go this long without getting glasses. I actually did, the last time I went to go see an eye doctor was probably 10 years ago, and I did get like a really light prescription. I didn't really need glasses at that time, but that was 10 years ago, and now I am slowly creeping towards middle age. And what I've noticed more and more, and maybe it's because I'm spending like 10 hours a day in front of a computer for my job, but what I've noticed is that at night it is really getting difficult for me to read small print, and it's gotten to the point, and usually I guess this has happened before, but like this past year it got to a point where I was like, I better get my eyes checked before it gets worse, like just in case. So I woke up this morning, and I could never plan anything like ahead of time at all. Things like on the weekend, I can never plan ahead of time. So this morning I woke up, I was like, where can I get my eyes checked at the last minute? So I actually went down the street to like one of those like chain places that where you get your eyes checked, and I got there and I did all the stuff. They make you take photographs of your eyeballs in front of 4 different machines. They scan your eyes, and then you take that really traditional vision test. Now, I haven't taken a vision test since it was like a sign hanging on a wall. And now it's like super fancy and high tech, and you know, you still have to like cover your eye up with a paddle, but it's not like before where it's like a sign on a wall and you have like a card you cover your eye with. Now it's like, you know, they put something over your face and they can try all the, anyway. It was really cool. So I thought I would show you guys my new glasses. So while I was at the glasses store, and after I had my eye exam, the people in the store, so there's like 2 parts of it, right? So there's like the part where you see the optometrist, or the eye doctor, I think he's an optometrist. You see an eye doctor, and she was fantastic. I really liked her. She explained everything to me. I went pretty early in the morning, so there was like no one else around, so I think they had a lot of free time. And so there's that part, which takes about like half an hour. And then there's the part that after she figures out your prescription and what kind of lenses you need, you spend time with the salesperson walking around the store trying on tons of glasses. Now, one of the things that I knew going into this is that I am very particular about what kind of brand logos I'm willing to wear. I don't wear a lot of things that have logos on them. I have a lot of clothes that have like slogans and stuff, and I find that to be really fun, but I generally don't want to wear like a logo splashed across my chest or like, you know, everywhere, and especially on the side of my face. I would feel really weird if the logo was too big or too gaudy. It would feel like too much like I'm wearing an ad like right on my face. So I really felt like going into it, I was like, there are certain brands that I wouldn't want to get because their logos are so big and their branding is so in your face and like literally like on your face, in your face. So I was looking at some brands that had like, you know, more subtle logoing and stuff like that. And I actually even tried on some, you know, glasses that reminded me of like my like math teachers in elementary school, only because there was like no branding on them, like the most simple styles. I ended up really liking two pairs from Ray-Ban. They were the ones that have like the rim at the top and like no rim at the bottom. There was a pair, it was the same pair, it was like in black and in beige. And then next to Ray-Ban, there was like the Persol station. And now I've never owned a pair of Persol sunglasses. They're really, really popular. Like they're like a cool fashion brand, but they're really old school. So they have like respect, but they're also cool. That's like a really hard combination of brand identity to, you know, land at. So I actually ended up getting a pair of Persol glasses, and they're kind of preppy. So I really like them. I just don't know how my friends will react to them. I posted a picture on Instagram, so I'm going to show you guys my new glasses right now. So here they are. I don't know if they're really glary. I got anti-glare glasses, like lenses. I don't really know the lingo yet. These are my like first real glasses. And they're very, very lightweight. As you can see, there's like no branding on the side. I don't know if those two bars count as branding. The branding is on the inside. And they're sort of like a maple tortoise color. And you want to see how they look like when they're on? I'll show you. You can see my ring light in them. Anyway, so that's what they look like on. I can already feel them like fog up because it's like so hot in front of these lights. But I really like them. They're totally different look than my like usual look. I think the last time I got like really just like not real glasses, like they were real glasses, but the prescription was so light I never wore them, was like 10 years ago, and I got like metal frames then because I felt like they would go with everything. But this time I wanted something like a little bit more stylistic, so I'm really glad I got these. I think they add something to my face, like a kind of a warmth. I don't own a lot of brown stuff, but I felt like these were neutral enough that they would go with everything. Anyway, so that's my story. I got glasses and I'm creeping towards middle age in my late 30s. I'm really glad that I've made it to this point without having to get glasses. These are actually reading glasses and they're not like long distance glasses. Apparently I don't have trouble with like long distance signage or anything. I don't drive either, so I don't really need those, but the doctor told me that I don't even need to wear these all the time, and I just don't, because I'm fine, like, you know, during the day I can like see everything fine. It's just when my eyes get tired at night that I feel like I can't focus on things. It really happened the other day when I was putting a picture on Instagram and I was like, is this picture blurry or is it just me? And I figured out it was just me. And that really worried me. So anyway, so now that was like a test actually at the doctor's office. I was like looking at my Instagram to see if the pictures seemed sharp to me. And they did. So I'm really glad I got these. I think these are going to change a lot of things for me. I'll be able to like read for longer, and I'll be able to like read at night, like before I go to sleep. I'm really happy with it. It's kind of like a mental adjustment to go from never having to wear glasses to wearing glasses like because you need to wear them and not just for vanity's sake. But I'm really glad I got these. I really like them. I don't know. I know like everyone wears glasses, but if you wear glasses and you have some special tips on like what I should be doing with glasses, or like maybe another style that I should look at also, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I know this is such a random video, but if you like what you see, please subscribe, and I will see you next time.